6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week. A couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in week 5. This return starts at the 5. Already we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and...
There he is on 3rd and short. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss. He was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And now there is a...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 8 brings up 2nd and 18 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good.
They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Pierce motioning right. First down throw here from Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Intended target was his running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up third down. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one, too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First down from the 42.
First down. First and 10 at the 42.
It's out on the bootleg. He's on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Get the fullback involved here. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Stays upright. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts take a 13-0 lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. This distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. First call here coming from the shotgun. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second and 5.
Running Spears on second down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Lawrence trying again on second. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And for the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. We send a receiver in motion right. 2nd down carry for Taylor. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to run for it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Richardson now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. We've set it downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's a design run for Richardson. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. 9th play to drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. The field goal unit is out as they try to make this a 3-score game. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And things starting to get a little out of hand for them, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Teammates notice. when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Here we go on fourth. Lawrence. That's Colts. He's got Washington. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he sails that one over the end zone.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play jarred it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. And air it out on third. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Little knocks it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Richardson on first and 10. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Third and long, it's Richardson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Colts 24, Jaguars 3.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Spears trying this straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right at the line of
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Leo Chenal there on the coverage.
To the air on third and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Has it at the 37. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 40-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts continue dominating in our opening half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead.
31. Jaguars 3.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Jaguars, first down.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 48-yard line.
Spears running behind center. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Quick slant, caught by Washington. And this one does not go far.
Washington. A gain of 2.
Back to throw, here's Lawrence. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
12 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Lawrence looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
15 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now we get a final timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Lawrence throwing here. This one's caught. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguars.
Now pressure coming. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Jaguars 10.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10. Play fake, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down over the 28-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. Space past the 35. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports
Our
halftime
trip
report.
around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jaguars sending their offense and Tajay Spears out there. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. first down. Spears. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete right side to Washington. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Colts offense set to head out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll start on the ground. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 10.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Parker Washington with the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. 1st and 10 from the 32. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
10 yards. That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed left side to Thomas. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguars
running it with Spears. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2.
Lawrence hangs out to it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is brought in by Coleman. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
13 yards on the play. That's another Jaguars.
Now a give to Spears. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good.
Looking inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Lawrence's pass intended for Keon Coleman. Incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Into the end zone, and someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught. He's got Washington. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Jaguars 17.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. He takes it himself. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Taylor again. Escapes a defender. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
A gain of 4. It's now
shotgun snap now to Richardson. Brought in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars 17.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They go play action. Lawrence connects on the crosser. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jaguar football, but this late, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
He'll air it out on third. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Braun, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, Taylor. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Back play straight ahead. And second down only works out for a yard.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Colts are ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The Jaguars sending their offense and Tajay Spears out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. On play action now, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Brings up third down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Now Spears. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lawrence to throw it. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jaguars.
Lawrence in the pistol. There he is again, Gronk. It's Coleman. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
11 more yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
On the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. You're gonna go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Brought in close to the 8. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 7-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Trayvon Walker on the stop. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They send him left out of the slot. Richardson on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to have them up to that 23. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
The 23-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. Kicks away from one. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
17 more yards. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Mason Smith.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
On the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
Switch